All right, we're going to do our organic nomenclature lesson number 2 about alkenes and alkynes. So alkenes are going to have double bonds. If you recall, the alkanes had single bonds, and they were saturated hydrocarbons. Well, alkenes are very similar, except they'll have double bonds now. So an alkyne is going to be a triple bond. So alkanes are single bonds, alkenes are double bonds, and alkynes are triple bonds. Now both of these are what we would call a unsaturated hydrocarbon. So we're still only hydrocarbon. We're still only messing with hydrogen and carbon at the moment. All right. So I'm just going to draw a couple of them. I'm going to put 3 of them down here that look very similar. Okay, welcome back. We have 3 different ones. Now these all have 4 carbons in them, so they would have the stem bute. All right, but you notice how they look a little bit different. Now this would be bute, but now for alkenes, the suffix is going to be ene, right? So this one would be called butene. This one would also be called butene. And this one would also be called butene. But if you notice, the double bond is in a different place, right? So let's number these carbons. And we see that we'll get to 1, 2, 3, 4. So starting on the second carbon, we start the double bond. So we'll call it butene or 2-butene. It doesn't matter whichever one you put. Now for this one, if we number 1, 2, 3, 4, I like to number them left to right. The double bond starts on the first bond, so it'd be butene. It should be right there, or 1-butene. But if you notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, should that be butforene? No, that's actually going to be incorrect, because if you actually flipped this paper around, this is the same molecule as this one. Think about that. It's just flipped around, like 3-dimensionally. Like, it just depends on your perspective. So this one is still 1-butene, or but1ene. All right. So what you were going to do is you're going to start with the lowest number possible. Okay. Right here, you wouldn't have said 3-butene. You would have said 2-butene. All right. That is going to be a general theme. You always want to start with the lowest number possible. So the suffix is "ene" for alkenes. All right. Pretty simple. So now let's try propane. Let's see, if we draw propane, let's see, there's 3 carbons. Let's make a double bond here. And we will do carbon only bonds 4 times. So let's make sure we get all of our hydrogens in there. And so let's try that one again. And let's do it. Yep. Wait, no, I didn't need that. And then 1, 2, 3, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Okay, so notice that this one is going to be propene, 1 propene, and this one is also going to be 1 propene. So when it comes to that, you really don't have to put that 1. Propane's really the only one that is like that. Well, ethene too. That it comes generic either way. So now, of course, this is still going to be the this is going to be the name, and this is our structural formula. This is our structural formula. And then propene is the general formula, is going to be the number of carbons. So that's going to be C3, and then how many hydrogens? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So H6. So that's going to be our molecular formula. And then our condensed formula is we are going to read it left to right, like so, from here to here. And so it's going to be CH2, CH, CH3. That's the easiest way to figure out that condensed formula. All right. Now, if we try some hexane, if we try 2-pentene. Let's say I gave you a name that says 2-pentene. Well, I am first going to draw, shoot that up, 5. So I make sure I get my stem, I get my pent. Now it says ene, so I'm going to get my double bond starting on the second one. So I'll number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So starting on the lowest number, I can do it right here. I could also do it right here, and it wouldn't matter. And then I'm going to fill in my hydrogens. So this was my structural formula. Let's find that molecular formula. We know that there are 5 hydrogens, 5 carbons, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 hydrogens, and then the condensed formula is going to be CH3, CH, CH, CH2, and then CH3. So this CH thing right here that's going on, that is what is, that's your telltale sign that it's an alkene. Now your telltale sign from here comes from the general formula, which is the fact that it is going to be CNH2N. All right, cool. Now alkenes are exactly the same thing, but with triple bonds. All right, so let's try an alkene. Alkyne. An alkyne is triple bonds, and its suffix, I'm trying to go fast, is going to be YNE. So let's try to do 3-pentine. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one, and then we number them 1, 2, 3. So starting on the 3, oh, that's probably not a good one. Let's do 2-pentine. So triple bond right here. All right. Fill in your hydrogens. All right. So it should look like that. You should have for this molecular formula, it's going to be C5, H1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be H8. And for your condensed formula, it's CH3, C, C, CH2, CH3. All right. Now this part right here is your telltale sign when you have two lone carbons that are just touching each other that it's an alkyne. All right. In the general formula, is going to be CN C2N minus 2. All right. That's easy peasy. Take care.